Hello guys, so welcome to another wonderful section with me. My name is David Abila from Watch Good. Alright, so in this video I'll be showing you guys in a practical way on how to use the tools in the Pixellab mobile app. So just in case you don't know how to use Pixellab to design, in this video I will be creating a simple flyer, and in that way I'll be showing you the various tools you need to know in creating an amazing flyer and any other design you want to create. Alright, so without further ado, let's get started. So this is the flyer we're going to be using. So with this flyer we're going to be creating this, and also we're going to be using this same flyer to exploit every tools that is in Pixellab. Alright, so the first thing you need to know and you need to do whenever you want to create any design, the first thing you need to know and you need to do whenever you want to create any design is to come here. Alright, okay, let's hide this first. Alright, so you come, we have different segments. Look at this down side, we have different segments here. So but the first thing and the first place you need to come is to come to this place. Let me show you very well so you can see. Alright, so you come to this place, come here, this place. Alright, while you come here, then you come to image size. So you want to create the size of your image. We have different size for different designs. Every flyer you see comes in different size. We have square, we have different size, so it is just based on you to think about the kind of design you want to create and the kind of size you want it to be. Are you getting this now? So it's very simple. You can go online and search for a size. And one thing about Pixellab is Pixellab use pixels, anything pixels, so you only use pixels to create a ratio of the size of your design on Pixellab, unlike some other mobile apps, unlike some other software in which you can make use of inches or millitone. You can just browse and check for more about that. Are you getting this now? So it is very simple. You can just search online to know the size. Probably a business card, you want to create a business card, the size of a business card is different from the size of a banner or a flyer or a social media post. Are you getting this now? So you want to create a business card, so you need to, if you don't know the size, you can browse online, probably on Google, and know that you just browse what's the size in pixel for a business card, then it will give it to you, then you can type it here. Are you getting it now? So this is the size of the design we want to create. The width is 864 pixel, while the height is 1080 is the height. Alright, so you click OK, so you get this. So guys, after you've gotten a perfect image size for your design, the image size and the size of the particular design you want to create, so the next thing you need to do, the next thing you need to do is to give that your background a color. Yes, giving your background a color. So if you want to give your background a color, then you come to this same place that we are, then you click on color. Yes, so we have different colors to which you can give your design. So this Pixellab has default colors, so these are the default colors that are here, so you can navigate. And if you check through the default color and you didn't see the color of your choice, or you didn't see the color that you really want, then you can click on this plus icon. Then looking at this stuff that are here, so they have their different functions. You can use this to navigate the kind of how you want your color to be. So, and then this, you can pick color from anywhere in this palette, and these things are here. You can click anywhere to pick color for yourself. And also let me show you this thing that looks like pen. So you can click on it if you have a particular color and you don't know how to search it, maybe while clicking around. Then if you know the name of the color, you can browse on Google. Then you can just browse what's the color code of this particular color. Are you getting it? So when you know the color code, then you can just press it, then to give you the perfect color just as you wanted it. Are you getting that now? So after that, the next thing is this stuff that is here. This second stuff, it has its use. It's just, we call it eyedropper tools. If you are familiar with Photoshop, this is what we call eyedropper tools. So when you click on it, I'll be showing you how to pick color from images. Probably you see a particular design and you really love the color that was used, then you can import this design on Pixellab. Then you can use this stuff to pick the color from it. So shortly I'll be showing you how to pick color from an image. Alright, so after you clicking, then this is gradient. This is gradient here. This is normal color. Gradient is combination of mixture of colors to create a amazing design. Are you getting that now? Alright, so you can click on any of it for gradient color. You can click on it. Are you getting? These are gradients, mixture of two colors. Are you getting? So you can press this plus icon. So while you press the plus icon, you can give it, those ones I clicked earlier was their default color, so you can give it any color of your choice. You press OK, then you click on this second one that is here. Also, I click on this first to give it, then you can click on this second one to give it a color of your choice also that looks amazing. You can give it different color entirely. Yeah, we can give it this. Are you getting this now? Just looking at it to when you navigate it, then you begin to understand this very well. And also these are different styles to which you can put your gradients. You can decide to make it like this, you can decide to make it like this, you can decide to make it in this form, in this form, in this form, in this form. So we have different form. Those things are up here. Let me show you so you can see it. Alright, look at this. That's what I'm talking about. So you can click on any of it, it will give you the kind of form you want your gradient to have. Are you getting this now? So you can also add another gradient palette to it, like this middle. I added this just now by pressing this plus icon. Then you can give it another color of your choice that you want. Are you getting it? So I gave it this now. So it's just based on you to decide on how you want it to be. Are you getting this now? So it's based on you to decide on how you wanted it to be. Do you get this now? So that's about giving your design a color. But we are not using this color, I'm just using it to explain. Alright, if you want to minus this, you press this minus icon. Then so let's take it away. We don't want it. Alright, so that's about giving your background a color. We don't want this color actually. For the design we want to create, this is the color we'll be using. Alright, so after that, you can also, if you want your design to be transparent, you can give it transparent. Probably you're doing something and you want to save it as PNG, or you don't want it to have a background, then you can make it transparent by pressing transparent. Then also this is image here. You can probably you can use any image. These are default image of Pixellab here, but we don't need them actually. So we need this color. This is the color we'll be using for the design we want to create. Alright, so and this is gallery. So and this gallery, I'll be showing you something shortly, but let me just use this to explain something to you shortly. This gallery, you know, I told you anything in this place that we are now is for background, anything pertaining to background. So you can bring a picture from your gallery to use as background. So this thing is loading now. It's loading. Alright, so I can click on this now. So you see, it will bring it as background. I won't be able to move it or do anything. It has automatically become my background, but we don't need it. Also, we don't need it. So we're going to be taking it away. We don't need it as our background. Then you click on color to bring back your color. Alright, so and you can also do camera for you. Those you guys that love to do camera or some kind of stuff, you can do that also. Alright, so you can just snap directly to do your design stuff. Do you get it now? Alright, so let's go back to Pixellab. So that's that about. Right, so let me show you guys something very quickly. Now if you click on this plus icon, you know, it gives you plus icon at the top here. So you see text, you see current date, you see sticker, you see shape from gallery, or you draw. So now imagine you want to bring an image from your gallery. You click on gallery, so to bring you some stuff you have on your device, to bring some stuff for you, those things you have on your device. Yeah, to bring you stuff like this. Then you can bring image like this from your gallery. So you see it, you know, this is when I click on this plus or anything relating to that plus, there are things you want to bring on your canvas, and you can move it, you can edit them or do stuff to them. But when you come here and you click on this from gallery, when you bring an image, that means you want the image to be your background. So that's the difference between what I was explaining earlier and you importing image from this plus or also from this place. I hope you get that now. Or from this place, yeah, you know there's another import. You can click on this place also, and you can bring the same image, and it will not serve as your background. I hope you get this. I just explained now. Alright, so let's go back to our design. Our design now. So another thing I'm gonna be showing you guys is, alright, so when you bring any image, okay, let me do it. Let me bring an image from my gallery. So when you bring any image to Pixellab, for instance, okay, let me bring this, for instance, this babak balagba. Alright, let me bring this image now. No, I bring this image to Pixellab. Anything you bring to Pixellab will become a layer in this place. So this place is where anything you bring to Pixellab, you will see them here. Where did I see it? Look at this place I'm typing. Let me show you by drawing it for you so you can see. Look at it. So it will become a layer for you. Then I can hide it, I can lock it, that it's not going to move again. Then I can also delete it from here. I can delete it. Alright, so I can also bring it back by pressing this icon that I pressed here. Let me show you so you can see it. This icon, I can also do it like so. Alright, so likewise I can lock it. I think I explained that earlier. So let's delete it because you don't need it. So anything you bring on Pixellab, it will become a layer. Then you can see everything here, just here. Alright, so the next thing and mind you can as well, okay, let me just do something right now So for instance, I have a text here, I have a text, and we have our image here. I hide it before, I can also bring it out now. So I told you this is our layer. So everything we are bringing to Pixellab is that we type it as a text, or we are importing it from a gallery or anywhere you want to bring it from. So it will appear here. This is the layers to which you have them. If you are familiar with Photoshop, we have layers. So now, you see that this image is the text is on what, on the image. So on our layers, we can bring it up and we can take it down from our layers. So for instance, if you click on this side I'm clicking on, so you can take it up, you can take the text, you can bring it down, and you can bring the image, this image. You can remember, I'm teaching you how to use every tools in Pixellab. So everything you're seeing here has their effects, and they have basic things, various things they work for. So I can also bring it up again. So are you seeing the text now? Just through this side, and also I can just do it from here. Look at the text. So I can decide to bring it to front or take it back, so it will go back. Unlike that one you can decide to place it anywhere you want to place it. But this, if you want to place it to back, it will go to back extremely, and if you want to take it to the front, it will come to the extreme front. Are you getting that now? So after that, so you can see, okay, I hope you saw what I did now. I pressed here to redo, so, and definitely I hope you see it. So the next place is this place, so you can zoom your design. Probably you want to see what you're doing very well, so you can zoom it very well. Then you can do whatsoever you want to do. Then you can bring it back and still click on this place. Right, this is grid. So I'll be shortly, as we continue the design, I will explain how grid work, how it works. So, and okay, so let's go back and do our design. Alright, so I told you we're going to be creating this particular flyer, and with this flyer we're going to be exploring every tools we have on this Pixellab. So what we're going to be doing now is, okay, I remembered something I need to tell you. If you want to adjust the image, you don't adjust the image from here, because if you try to do it, it will distort the image. Any image you want to adjust, don't do it from here. Are you getting it? Or here? Are you getting that now? So if you want to adjust your image, you come here from here. So it will not lose quality, and it will never distort. Are you getting that now? So that's something powerful I just shared to you now. So increase this. So I know I told you this is the size and the same size that we are creating. Alright, so the next thing, what we want to do next is to write our text dealing with operations. So how are we going to write our text? So if you want to, okay, let's add this. If you want to write our text, you come to this A. Anything pertaining to text, if you want to edit a text, then it is this A. If you are bringing in an image and you want to edit them, it is in this thing that looks like circle. So yeah, and also before I continue, looking at this one, the first one here is probably you have done some work, my project, some things I've done in the past. I have them here as my project. Those work I've done before, so I save them as project, and I also save them as image. It is almost important, always important, any work or any job you do, always save them as project. So if you want to save it, this is here, you can save as project, you can save as image. So if you save as project, the advantage is that if you have anything you want to adjust, probably you did the work for your client and your client said you need an adjustment. So if you didn't save it as project, you only save as image, and your work does go bam. Sincerely, you start from scratch. Are you getting that now? So when you do a work, a particular job, you must save it as project. So in order that, so that if your clients actually need any adjustment or anything, you can always go back and adjust it, so you don't need to start from scratch again. Alright, so let's come back here. So the first one we're going to be doing is to write our text. So you bring your text, it should come here, then you can double click on it. So we have dealing with, so that's the first one we're going to write. So I can turn everything to capital letter by looking at this place, this TT that is up here. For as many that can see it, let me show it to you very well. Looking at it here, so this TT, you can use it to turn everything to capital letter or small letter, but we are using lowercase right now with capital letter D and capital letter W. Right, so dealing with operations, for as many that operates. So this program is for you. We're going to teach you how not to be oppressed anymore, and the most way to which you can never be oppressed by what anybody is doing is to have what you are doing particularly for yourself. All right, so what are you doing? Do you have a skills? If you don't have a skills, go and learn one. That's what I'm teaching you right now. I'm not teaching, I'm doing tutorial right now. Okay, so now this is dealing with operation. So the next thing I'm going to take you through is to give it a font. And I told you we explain every tools on Pixellab, so we're going to be giving it a font like Montserrat. I'm going to release a video on how to download your font and install it on Pixellab. I will release that to the class. I'm going to release that, so we're going to give it Montserrat medium. All right, so I will also release the fonts for this video for you, Montserrat medium. So dealing with what's it called, So now after this, you don't need to write another text from scratch. You can just copy this. When you see I copied it, then you can just write your operation, just easy operations. Okay, let me turn it to small letter, then the O in the capital letter. All right, dealing with operations, operation po. And because of operation, many are going to kill themselves. Don't kill yourself because of an operation. So we're going to give this operation color. We're going to give it color. So let's give it a good color. So we're going to be picking color. You know, I told you I'm going to teach you how to pick color. You click here. Let me show you again. The second one that is here, you click it. Then you click on the image where you see the color. Then you see this color. You kind of click this on this color. Then you click your mark. Yes, you click it, then to give it the color automatically. Can you see it? It's like magic. So I want to give this operation more bold font. So I can just click on font, come here. So I'm going to give it Montserrat bold. All right. So that's that for that. Then we're going to reduce it a bit. Dealing with operation. So the next thing we're going to be doing, let's check our flyer here. So we have an edge. All right. So I think we are moving. Picking it up so that we can adjust it very well. And no, there's something about replicating design. You have to do it exactly the person do it. If you want to replicate it and you don't know how you want to put it, or you want to do it, you need to, so that you won't be doing rubbish. Exactly, they get that now. So dealing with operation. So this place, all right, so here is the size. You want to increase the size of your project, you can increase the size here, so as well as here you can put it. If you want to put anything, let me show you very well. If you want to put anything, you can use this to center. You want to drag your text anywhere. That's what this is working for. And here is to position. You want to position your stuff right. Maybe your hand cannot position it very well, so Pixellab make this possible. By doing this, you can position it very well for yourself. So likewise, padding, I will explain that with time. I'll explain that later. It has its function too, and it's very its function is very what is it called? Okay, so let's position this now. Then we'll go to the next thing. I don't really want this video to be long, but explaining Pixellab, we cannot explain everything finish actually, but at least we must not skip some certain things. Are you getting that now? So I've given it its sizes, then I had to reduce it a bit. Yeah, can you see that now? I give it the size. So the size I gave it, I think, is 51. Let's give it, okay, 51 is good. 51. All right. So the operation now, okay, let's lock this dealing. Then the operation too much. Let's give it its own too. Wow, can you see? I think I am a master of, I don't know the size already. All right, so let's give it the adjustment very well. All right, can you see? Perfect, great. So we have done dealing with operation. Let's lock it. So the next thing we're going to be doing is to give it, you can see we have a gradient here under it, so we're going to give it a gradient. So I'm going to teach you how to come up with that. So you come here, this circle, then you come to shape. So if you want to give anything a shape, this is where you're going to come to. We have different kind of shape. So if you want to have your shape, you click here. Let me show you. Then looking at this box is where we have different kind of shapes on Pixellab. So when you click on it, you have this stuff, and you want to use a circle now. Okay, you want to use a rectangular shape. Then you adjust your shape very well like this. What I would just wanted to do is to explore more Pixellab. The more you explore, the more you know your tools. You know your tools is very paramount in designing. Are you getting that now? So then you can give it a radius. Let me show you very well before I go to what I'm doing actually. Alright, so you can give it, let me show you this radius. If you want to give it a radius like this, and if you have a circle that you're using, you can also make your circle like this. You can, circle does not have radius, so you come back here, then you can give your design a radius. You can turn it back to circle. You can give a square. You can make a square with circle. Are you getting it? You can make it like this and put it like this. You know, different kind of how you wanted it to be. You can make stuff like this. Are you getting me? For your design or anything you want to do. I'm getting an inspiration actually. Are you getting it now? So that's that for that. This, you can reduce the opacity if you don't want it to. So this is it here. Then, and these are basic colors you can have for your designs. Are you getting me? You can give it any color that you want. So, and here is stroke. You can give your design a stroke. Are you getting this now? So you can give your design a stroke. Then you have stroke colors too. You can give it any color that you want. Are you getting this now? You can give your design any color that you want. Then you can give it how you want the edge to be. You can make it like this, make it like this. You can make your design. you can give it any edge. Then you can also blur the radius. You can blur, I'll give it a blur radius, like blurring the stroke only. I getting it. It will not affect inside. It will only blur the stroke, and that's just that for that. But we don't need that. That's not what we need actually. So let's go to the next. Okay, I say we want to create a gradient, as we have it in our design that we are creating. So we want to create a gradient. So we have to make it like this. Then we'll give it a gradient color. So this is the gradient color we're going to be using. This exactly. This actually is the gradient color. Let me show you. So this is it. This is the stuff. Actually create 3 palettes. So the first one, I had to give it no color. If I want to give it color, this is it. You see it as bring back color. But I don't want to give it any color, so I have to bring it down here. So it will give it no color. Transparent color is what is gonna be there. Same as this one, I gave it transparent. There's nothing that is there. So then this middle one, I had to give it this color. Let me show you the color code. So this is the color code 962FBF is the color code. Then you click OK. Then you click your OK. Then OK. That's it. Then okay, I think I did an adjustment. The adjustment I did was I just had to drag this down a little bit. Drag it down a bit like this, such, just like this. Then that's it. You got it right. Then you click your OK. So what you need to do is to just drag it down a bit. You drag it down. Let's drag it down a bit also. I think it's too much. 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 Let's just make use of this. Yeah, let's make use of this. This is perfect. This is perfect. You can just adjust it like this. Let me readjust this too, so that you see it. You know, be like adjust the drum and I'll show you. Alright. So that's just that for that. We're gonna be using this. Okay, so you drag it down like such. I put my faith in Jesus. So are you getting that now? So reduce the opacity. There's nobody like Jesus. Reduce the opacity a little bit. Reduce the opacity a bit as such. I think 75 is okay. No, let's make it this. Alright, so that's great. Then we're gonna lock it. Let's bring out our design back and see if we are doing a good job. Let's bring it down. Right, you get that now. Let's bring it down. So let's check our design. Yeah, we are going. Let's off it back. So let's reduce the opacity of this. A simple shadow. A simple shadow. We don't need this one to adjust it very well. So this one we're going to leave it at 1. Just 1 is okay. Likewise this, we're going to give it just 1 is okay. Yeah, exactly. Then I think we are good to go for that. Then let's lock it. Our time is really fast spent. I hope you are getting all these things I'm doing. So I might not finish this video, but I know you're gonna finish it. We'll finish it because the remaining things here is not something that is hard, and it is very simple to do. So I'll just do some little stuff and you complete the remaining one for yourself. So in the video, if you are doing your own, you just put your picture, or I can as well drop my picture. I can as well drop my picture. Are you getting me? So for the resources you're going to be using for heat, and you can as well use the picture for heat. Are you getting that now? So here is it. Okay, I'll tell you what to do before the end of this video. I'll tell you what to do. So let's give it a radius. Alright, so this is what we're going to be doing. So let's reduce it a bit. So let's adjust it. Alright, so let's give it a color gradient. So this is the gradient we're going to be using for it. But let's adjust. Okay, I think this is okay too. This gradient is okay. So let's mark it. Then we're going to give it stroke. We're going to be giving it white stroke, plain white stroke. Alright, so 2 is okay for the stroke. Then you're going to copy it. You copy it, then you never seen a righteous forsaken, and he won't start now. Never seen the righteous forsaken, and he won't start now.